Hey, well, it's good to be here with you guys. I am going to start this blog just talking about things that come up in the news, on the internet, videos, all sorts of things, and I'm going to try and be looking into this and giving you guys a perspective that maybe I haven't thought of before. I came across a video, it's a horrible, shocking video of four middle schoolers painfully, brutally mocking and attacking verbally a monitor on their bus. So I'm sure you've seen this somewhat in some way, whether on the internet or on the news. It's become a huge thing right now, but there's something that I really think is important to know about this. So anyway, I don't think it's any coincidence that we just talked about love and what real love is, what it means as Christians to love people, to love like God loved us. And I don't think it's a coincidence that this video has came out, that I came across it. And I don't know if I believe in coincidence at all. I think that God puts these things in our lives to challenge us. So I'm watching this video and it was painful. These kids are brutal. I've never seen or heard such just complete bullying. It was just mean. This poor lady went through the ringer with these kids. Some of the things, obscenities, insults, I mean everything from her personal body, to her attitude, to what she's wearing, to her purse, to her children, everything. I mean, they insulted everything. And there was no, oh, just kidding, or I'm sorry, or too far, or any of that. This was just blatant bullying. And it was horrible. It was hard to watch. It's one of those things where you just you feel pity so deep that it strikes you somewhere that you can't even describe sometimes. But then you keep watching. And I kept watching, and I kept thinking, this has got to end. These kids have got to say like a just kidding, or a let's move on, let's Google something, let's YouTube a video, let's do something else. Like, are you kidding me? These kids are still going with this? 8 minutes in, I'm like, 8 minutes? I'm thinking, man, when I was their age, I remember looking, and there's four middle school students doing this. I remember looking at the microwave thinking, when that Hot Pocket's cooking, like, 2.5 minutes, like, that's gonna take forever. Forever. Or, a slice of pizza, or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. You've been in front of the microwave and you just thought, that countdown's never gonna stop. And here I am watching this video that's just painful to watch. And it just doesn't stop. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on. These kids just continually insult and abuse this woman. I'm thinking, man, God, man, have we missed the mark when it comes to loving others? And the real thing that I think is shocking about this video isn't necessarily that there's four students out there that would do this to a nice old lady who's trying to monitor their bus and make it safe for them. Because we know that the devil's prowling, that he's lurking at every corner, that he'll use whatever means necessary to tear us down, to slander our witness, to fight the cross of Jesus. The real shocking thing to me is that on that bus of 30 kids, or however many students were on that bus, nobody, for one, they didn't even notice. And two, they didn't stand up for her. They didn't go sit next to her. They didn't ask those students to stop. They didn't fight their mean, deep, hurting words with words of kindness and love, words meant to uplift her. Nobody on that entire bus. I think if we really want to love people, first we have to notice that they're there. We have to realize that they're surrounded by jerks and bullies. They're surrounded by things in this world that are tearing them down brutally. And once we start to notice, once we open our eyes, then we have to begin to step up. We can't sit 3 seats away anymore and ignore this stuff. Jesus came all the way from heaven to fight our battles. When are we going to start coming 2, 3, 4 seats away to love on people who really need it? Well, I hope this has been helpful to you, and if there's anything that you think I should maybe talk about or you'd like to hear my opinion on, I would love to add that into the video blog series, and otherwise, I'll be coming out with another one pretty soon.